People thought Okondo was poor. That was the biggest lie in the whole city. On that hot morning, Okondo stood by the roadside, holding a small nylon bag. His slippers were old. His shirt was faded. If you saw him, you would never greet him twice. People passed him like air. Some even laughed. "See this one," a man said. "He looks like hunger is chasing him," another replied. Okondo only smiled inside his heart. If only they knew. Okondo was very rich. Very, very rich. He had houses in 3 cities. He had money in the bank that could feed many families for many years. He had cars he never drove. He had workers he never met. But one thing worried him day and night. He did not have a good wife. Okondo had seen many things in life. When he was younger, he was poor for real. He sold pure water. He carried cement. He slept hungry many nights. When money finally came, it came like rain. People who never knew him before suddenly loved him. Women smiled at him everywhere. Some said they loved him, but Okondo saw their eyes. They loved his money, not him. He once dated a lady called Rachel. When he told her he wanted to rest and stop spending much money, she stopped calling him. That was when Okondo knew he must be careful. "I don't want a wife that loves my money," he told himself one night. "I want a wife that loves my heart." That was how the idea entered his head. He would disguise himself. He would pretend to be poor. He would go to another part of the city where nobody knew him. He would live like an ordinary man. He would find a woman with a clean heart. A woman that could love him without knowing he was rich. That morning, Okondo started his new life. He moved into a small room in a crowded area called Adara. The room was small. The paint was peeling. The window did not close well. Neighbors shouted every morning. Generator noise filled the air. For the first time in many years, Okondo slept on a thin mattress. At night, he smiled. "This is good," he said. To sell his disguise well, Okondo started doing small jobs. Sometimes he helped a mechanic. Sometimes he carried goods in the market. People now knew him as Okondo the Helper. Nobody suspected anything. One evening, while returning from work, Okondo saw a young woman by the roadside. She was selling roasted corn. Smoke surrounded her face. She was sweating, but she still smiled at customers. Her name was Amaka. Amaka was not very fine like some ladies in the city, but she had a soft face. Her eyes were calm. Her smile was warm. Something about her touched Okondo's heart. He stopped. "How much is the corn?" he asked. 50 naira, she replied. He gave her money. She gave him corn. Their eyes met for a second. Amaka looked away quickly. "Thank you," Okondo said. "You're welcome," she replied. From that day, Okondo started passing that road every evening. Sometimes he bought corn. Sometimes he just greeted her. "Good evening, Amaka." "Good evening, Okondo." Soon, they started talking more. Amaka told him about her life. She was from the village. Her parents were dead. She lived with her aunt before coming to the city. She tried many jobs that did not work. Corn selling was what she had now. "I don't want to beg," she said one evening. "I just want to work and live small life." Okondo listened quietly. He did not talk about himself much. He only said he did small jobs here and there. One night, rain started suddenly. Amaka was still selling corn. People ran away. Okondo stood under the rain with her. "You will catch cold," Amaka said. "So will you," Okondo replied. She laughed. That laugh entered his heart. From that day, Okondo knew he liked her. As months passed, their friendship grew. Okondo sometimes helped Amaka pack her things. Sometimes he waited with her till late. He never gave her big money. He did not want to spoil things. One day, Amaka was sick. She did not come out to sell corn. Okondo noticed and became worried. He went to look for her. He found her in her small room, lying weak. "You didn't come today," he said. "I was not feeling well," she replied softly. Okondo wanted to bring out money and take her to a big hospital. He stopped himself. He went to buy drugs and food like a poor man would. Amaka looked at him with tears in her eyes. "Thank you," she said. "You didn't have to do this." "I want to," Okondo replied. Nobody had cared for Amaka like that before. After that day, Amaka's heart opened more. She trusted Okondo. She told him her fears. "I am afraid of marrying a bad man," she once said. "A man that will beat me or leave me." Okondo felt pain in his chest. "I will never hurt you," he said without thinking. She looked at him. "I know," she replied. One evening, Okondo told her he loved her. "I don't have much," he said carefully. "But I love you. I want to marry you." Amaka was quiet for a long time. "I like you," she finally said. "But you are poor like me. Life will be hard." "I am not afraid of hard life," Okondo replied. She nodded slowly. "I will pray about it." Days passed. Amaka prayed. She watched Okondo closely. She saw how kind he was. She saw how patient he was. She saw how he respected her. One night, she agreed. "I will marry you," she said. "Even if life is hard." Okondo almost cried. They planned a small wedding. No big party. No big clothes. Just something simple. Neighbors laughed. "See two poor people marrying," they said. Okondo smiled and said nothing. After marriage, they moved into Okondo's small room. Amaka cooked simple food. Okondo ate happily. They laughed. They prayed together. But Okondo knew the truth could not hide forever. One evening, Okondo told Amaka to follow him. "Where are we going?" she asked. "You will see," he replied. He took her to another part of the city. They stopped in front of a big gate. Amaka looked confused. "Who lives here?" she asked. Okondo breathed deeply. "I do," he said. She laughed. "Don't joke like that." He brought out keys. The gate opened. Inside was a big house. Clean. Beautiful. Quiet. Amaka's mouth opened. "What is this?" she whispered. Okondo knelt down. "I am rich," he said. "I hid it because I wanted a good wife. I wanted someone who would love me without money." Tears filled Amaka's eyes. "So all this time," she started. "I never lied about loving you," Okondo said quickly. That part was real. Amaka cried. She cried from shock, from relief, from joy. She remembered all the times she suffered with him. All the nights they laughed with nothing. She held his face. "You are foolish," she said softly. "But you are good." They hugged for a long time. After that day, Amaka moved into the big house. Okondo gave her comfort, but Amaka did not change. She was still humble. She still respected him. She still greeted neighbors. When people heard the story, they were shocked. "The poor man is rich," they shouted. Some women regretted. Some men felt shame. But Okondo and Amaka lived in peace. Okondo found what money could not buy. A good wife. Moral lesson from this story. True love is not about money. A good heart is more valuable than riches.